there! I'm Robin Sorensen, and I'm here to help you better understand my role as I help each of you as your instructional coach. My goal here today is to help introduce myself and let you know I am always available to help. I hope seeing an example of how my meetings typically go can set you at ease and help us begin to build our relationship. Today I have Dominic here with me, who has volunteered to share his experience in the classroom as a model for each of you. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Dominic.
Thanks, Robin. Hi, everyone. I'm Dominic, one of your fellow teachers here in third grade. This is my first year, and I'm looking forward to getting some help from Robin.
Thanks, Dominic, and I look forward to working with you too. I know this is your first year, but any teacher is able to reach out to me for help, no matter how experienced or inexperienced. My role is to help you with whatever you may need. I'm not evaluating you, so feel free to share your concerns without judgment. I know you are all professionals at what you do, and with all the tasks you have to manage, I want to help make your lives easier and help your students achieve their full potential. So Dominic, tell us a bit about your class and the concerns you wanted to share with me.
Yeah, I'm getting more familiar with the new curriculum, and whole group lessons seems to be going smoothly. I have students participating in discussions and complete with their work with their partners. However, I noticed some of my students seem to be struggling with our weekly weeding quizzes. So I'd love your advice on that kind of stuff. Specifically, I'd love your advice on how to enhance my lessons to better support students who seem to be struggling.
Absolutely, Dominic. I'm glad to hear that the curriculum is starting to come a bit more easily. It takes a while to get into the swing of things, but it sounds like you've made a lot of progress this year. I love that you're encouraging your students to collaborate, and using assessment data is a great way for us to track their progress. I'm curious what formative assessments you've collected throughout the week prior to the quiz, and how you decided who to partner students with. As your coach, I like to take a data-driven approach to help us track progress as we work towards your goals. Looking at running records or standardized test scores will help identify trends in student performance or gaps in their learning that may need to be addressed. When I meet with each of you, we can look at specific students or the class as a whole to set a goal to work towards. In Dominic's class, we're going to use the assessments to track progress with specific students he has identified.
Well, I appreciate you working with me. I would like to support these students in a small group. However, I'm not sure how to get that going with everything that we have going on in our other subjects. And I really don't know what to do with the rest of the class. So
I appreciate you sharing that concern with me. In our meetings, I like to check in and paraphrase what you've just said. Please correct me if I've misunderstood the situation, and know that this is just my way of processing so that I can better help you. It sounds like you want to pull your students into a small group for intervention, but are concerned about finding the time in your schedule to meet with them while keeping your on-level students on task.
yeah, it feels like a lot of work to even find 10 minutes to meet with
I hear you. It will be challenging to make up that time, but I will be here to support you. I want to be respectful of your time today. So how about today we look over the schedule and see where we may be able to implement a small group reading time in your day. And for our next meeting, I will begin to gather some resources to help keep your on-level students working on skills at their level.
Thank you. I would also love some resources for my low students for when I do begin small group interventions. Would you be able to share some ideas with me?
Absolutely. While I didn't teach third grade myself, I know a colleague at another school in our district that teaches as a reading specialist for kinder through third grade. Would you be all right if I reached out to them for advice? We could schedule an observation. That way you can see them in action working with their own groups if you're interested.
That sounds great. Watching someone model a small group would help me understand how I want mine to look and make me feel more comfortable trying it myself.
I'm happy to help. Thank you again for allowing me to share our conversation with our school. I hope this gives you all an idea of how I can help and what our meetings may look like. Please know that I'm flexible and willing to meet with you whenever you feel is easiest. We can meet one-on-one or in small groups to further collaborate with your peers as we share ideas and address your concerns. I hope this video has been helpful, and I look forward to working with you all soon.